So I came in at a very low energy level, like negative, dark, suicidal, like not wanting to hurt myself per se, but just like I want out. I don't know how to live at the level that I want to live, and I've been searching how to do that for probably my whole life. And I'm just like, okay, I don't know what else to do. And I knew, going traditional wasn't going to work. It's just more of the same, spinning and going in meds. And I'm like, no, I don't want that. So I had been doing Reiki. So I was desperate when I literally Googled online how to do energy stuff because I've been doing somatic stuff and it gets me a little far. But when I met Leon, spending that amount of money was way out of my box. Yet I was so desperate. I was like, it's this or I don't know, you know? Like, so I literally was like, I got my life on the line here. That's how I was emotionally. Scared and ashamed, and I'm a therapist. I should have a handle on this, all this stuff. It's just in a very low place for no particular reason other than, I'm seeing now, my energy has just been, piled with all my clients and all the energy every day. And not knowing how to clean myself out energy wise. I've been searching for that for years of how to manage that, how to do that, other than let's put a bubble. Like it wasn't at the level I needed. I literally just am like, okay, let's jump in with Leon. It just seemed right. So I was really scared it was going to be just another thing I do and I'll wear off and I'll be back to square one. Yet at that time when I was looking at all his things from other people, I was like, that's the level I'm looking for from their before and after things, like when they were sharing on their little blurbs. I'm like, that's like massive transformation. That's what I'm looking for. So it's been definitely, I'm in a completely different place. I mean, it's not been easy. I'm more powerful. I'm more grounded. I'm more in shape. I'm going to the gym on a regular basis, which I haven't done in years. I think just like the pain of my heart went way down, way, way down. Like I definitely went up spiritually, mentally, emotionally, physically, big time in a short amount of time. And I don't know what the heck he's doing, and I can't wait to learn. I'm like, what is he doing? And how can I do that? Like I'm so curious. And so I'm like fascinated by the seven chakras now. I'm reading the book that you said, and I'm finding myself at home there. I'm like, oh, that's why I blah, blah, blah. It's just like, this is I'm starting to get a peak of being at a level that I didn't know was possible, that I always knew I was, but didn't know how to get there. Like didn't have the ladder and the framework and the structure and the support and the clarity to be like, okay, this is the way to get where you want to go. I'm like, oh, I'm on the map now. I'm getting there. I'm learning. I'm hungry for it. I mean, and there's also like grief and sadness and letting go and building the resilience of having the muscle to be able to allow for it and hold it and be able to be with it at that level and blossoming like a garden, like a flower garden. We've got zinnias, we've got Gerber daisies, we've got irises, we have geraniums, we have wave petunias, it's lavender, and trust your gut, trust your gut. I had a friend in New York and she's like, do you mind me asking how much it is to see if I can afford it? And I told her, and Leon's like, don't tell her how much it is. It could be different for everybody. I was like, okay. So I'll be talking to her tomorrow and I'll say, you might want to do a discovery call anyway, because it might be different for you than it is for me, which would be great. So just trust your instincts. And I think the more I learn about this, the more people will see in me what a big thing it is. And you say, look at me before and after. And if you want that, go do it. You've been like my rock. You really have. You've been such a big part of my transformation, and like the person that I come to a total whack job, and you're like, I got you, girl. Like that's what I feel like. And it's so, so valuable and so grateful for you. You've been such a blessing. And I can't wait to get to know you more, hang out with like people like you, like on a regular basis, like have that space around me in my community all the time. Like,
You're
yeah.
welcome.